Hi everyone, welcome to Everything Data Analytics, and in this tutorial I'm going to be walking you through how to create this tornado chart in Microsoft Excel. So a tornado chart in Excel is a type of bar chart. It's a type of bar chart used for sensitivity analysis, which compares the impact of different variables on a key outcome. So I'm going to be walking you through how to use this data to create this type of chart, which is called tornado chart in Microsoft Excel. So let's get started. So now I have this particular data set, which is a stored data set for electronics. So now I want to create a tornado chart to compare the store one and store two, to compare the variables or in store one and also in store two. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply one of the charts, one of the data. I'm going to multiply it by negative. So I'm going to be putting -1 here. Then I copy this, Control C. Then highlight this store one, any of the variables that you want to use. Then I'm highlighting the first one. Then click your Control key, Control and Alt key. Then click your V key. So that's Control Alt and V key. So once you do that, it will give you this values. Click the values, then click multiply and click OK. So now you can see that one of our variable has been multiplied by negative. So the next thing now is to insert our bar chart. So I'm going to highlight this again, go to insert, then click on bar chart. So we have our or chart here. Now the next thing is to format the chart. So the first thing, I'm going to be removing all of this. The legend, I don't need the legend. Okay, we can actually leave the legend if you want to leave the legend to compare, for us to be able to compare store one and store two. So I'm going to be removing the chart title. In case you need chart title, you can leave it. You can leave the chart title, but for the case of this, I want to remove it. So I'm removing the grid line. So now the next thing is for me to work on this particular axis, which is the vertical axis. Highlight it, then format axis. Once you formatted axis, then come to this place, click label, then go down and click on low. So now it has bring our axis to this side. So now then the next thing is the data point. Click on one of the data point, the data series. Then let me bring this here. Click on one of the data series and come right here. Change the gap series overlap to 100. Then the gap width, you can change it to, let's change it to like 15. Change it to 15. Now we can see that we have this sorted. So now you can decide to change the color of your chart. So I don't want borderline for the two. So I want to change the color. You can decide to change it to either fill, solid fill, gradient fill. So let me try and change it to gradient fill and remove one of the gradient. Stop. Let's remove that. So I can just leave this way. Then I'm going to be bringing this. Let's do this, or let's return this like this, then this. So now for this, I'm going to be changing the color to a gradient fill also, but I will just change it to this, to one of this. So now we have it. So I would like to change it back. I want to change it back to a solid fill. I'll change it back to a solid feed. I want it in a solid feed. So I'm going to change it to this color. I prefer this. So now we have this now. Now the next thing now is to add our data label. So I'm just going to come right here and add the data label, and also form this is data table, format the data label. So I'm going to click on one of the data label, right click, you can decide to right click, format data label, then bring it inside base, then this one too inside base. So now I'm going to change the color to white, then bold it. Use, you can just decide to customize your data label. So I'm going to use the same thing, the same custom. So now I'm going to leave it this way. So now the next thing is I want to remove this negative. So I'll go to data label, the format data label, then come to this side, then bring this option. So I'm going to go to using custom format. Then here you will see the negative sign. So I'm just going to remove the negative sign, then space, then add it. You can see now that our chart is, or the negative sign has been removed. And that's how to create a tornado chart like a pro. And I said, if you like to do this, you can decide to use this particular or chart. If you want to compare two variables, you are comparing variables, two variables, and for analysis you can decide to create this. So if you want more, if you find this video very useful and helpful, kindly click the notification button to receive more updates on data analytics. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, give me your feedback in the comment section, and also share this video. You can go to my page, Everything Data Analysis, and also explore the page. You see different thing on data analytics in my page. Bye.